You're testifying on the bill.
Mr. Chairman, Craig Eiland, representing TTLA, and I'm for the bill. We just got the language last night on the committee substitute, so I think I'm okay with it. Just reserve the right to let you know if I have any issues or questions. I do think the one thing that we may consider on the portion about the 80% and whether or not you have replacement cost coverage is I don't think it would hurt to simply say if you have insured the property to 80% of the value at either the time that you first purchased the policy or have the claim, because that would be the spirit. What you don't want is to people think they have replacement cost coverage and intentionally or because the agent doesn't do it right be way undervalued. And so we would meet the policy goal if they're at 80% either time.
Can you state that one more time?
It would to me it would meet the legislative policy goal of making sure that we insure property to a proper value if we allow replacement cost coverage if you have 80% of the value at either the time that you first sign up for coverage or at the time of the loss. Because let's say that you insured it for 70% of the value. You know, it's a $100,000 property, but you insured it for $70,000 at the time that you purchased the policy. But for some reason, in the 10 months, your property has devalued from $100,000 to $90,000. Well, now you're at 80%, and so you'd meet the stated legislative goal of making sure you have adequate value. But I don't think it hurt, and I don't think it'd hardly ever be, you know, maybe 1 in 10,000 claims, but
right. But the reverse favors the consumer too, right?
So, if I may, Mr. Chairman, so I think this would work to the advantage of the policyholder. Period. And what we're contemplating in the the committee sub in front of us is that the value would only go up. We haven't really contemplated, well, what if the value goes down? And so it's an unlikely scenario, but let's say, but what our colleague, a former colleague, is pointing out to us here is that there could be a scenario where you didn't have replacement cost coverage because you were under 80%, but then the value actually declined before the event occurred, and now you do.
Yeah.
And that's maybe not likely, but that is certainly, I guarantee it would happen somewhere, sometime to somebody.
And it would be
my appraisal district never assumes my property value goes down.
That's you never know. So it's certainly worth at least considering.
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt, but it would certainly help in very few cases. But otherwise, I think it's better to put it at the 80% at the front end, so you know instead of finding out later.
Right. Understood. We'll work on it. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Are there any other questions for Mr. Eiland? I don't have any other